Part 3. A Boy with a Big Red Heart. The evening they never forget. Sean, filled with fear and heartache, lay on the floor. For the very first time, he took his heart out and stared at it. He was angry at his younger self for being so careless, angry at how naive he had been to believe things could have turned out differently. He was angry because he didn't know what to do now. All he had left was this broken heart. In this society, a person's heart symbolizes their mental strength. It's almost a reflection of one's mind. Sean knew exactly why his heart was broken, why it wasn't what it appeared to be. But he also knew that not everyone in this busy world cared to understand the reasons behind such things. When people saw a heart like his, shattered and raw, they often assumed it was a damaged heart, one beyond repair. He knew how society, Amory, or anyone else might judge him, even if Amory wouldn't. He sat there, still on the floor, staring blankly into his heart. Then he saw something he had never seen before. Amory's glowing colours were faintly flickering within the broken pieces of his heart. Suddenly, Sean burst into tears. He was overwhelmed. He had heard of something like this before, but he had never truly felt it. Amory was sending healing love to him. Sean was touched, but at the same time, he wondered, do I even deserve love like this? Amory, lying on his bed, kept thinking about what had happened when Sean pulled away. He ran through the entire evening in his mind, over and over again, caught in a loop of sadness. He thought, people always say I move too fast. Maybe that scared him. He turned to the other side of his queen-size bed, the white floor cool beneath him, framed by a Rodin-style bed frame. 1980s pop art hand poster hung directly above the bed. The room was clean and tidy, with a few houseplants, an L-shaped study desk in the corner, and a window on the left where he could see the moonlight shining through. Half asleep and still lost in thought, Amory whispered to himself, whatever it is, I just hope he's okay. Unknowingly, Amory's heart sent out a strong signal, a burst of healing energy that reached Sean. Just before he drifted off, his heart began to glow with a soft crimson light, releasing a gentle wave of love that pulsed across the space between them and touched Sean's heart. Every day, Amory hoped to see Sean walk into his flower shop. He couldn't concentrate. Every time the phone rang, or he heard footsteps approaching, he hoped it was Sean. But each call and every footstep only brought more disappointment. Saturday evening, usually one of the busiest times of the week, had finally wound down. After a long day, Amory was ready to close the shop. Just as he was about to lock the door, a man walked in quickly. He started to say, I'm closing, but then saw Sean standing in front of him. In that moment, Amory froze. He didn't know how to react. He was excited to see Sean again, but also upset. Why hadn't Sean called? Why hadn't he even sent a text? Amory had messaged him several times, to the point where he felt like a stalker. Sean could sense what Amory was thinking. He quickly said, I want to apologize for that night. Amory took a deep breath, unsure of what to say. Can we talk? Sean asked. Amory nodded. Let me close the shop first. They sat together at the counter where Amory usually arranged his flowers. He made them both some tea, and they sat side by side. Sean leaned in closer and said, I'm really sorry. A tear slowly rolled down Amory's cheek. He had been hoping to see Sean again, waiting nearly 2 weeks without a word. He looked up just as Sean looked down and said softly, I should have called you earlier. Suddenly, Amory burst out like a little boy, blurting, I thought I might never see you again. Sean started giggling. Amory paused mid-tear and stared at him. What's so funny? You're so cute when you cry, Sean said. Amory laughed, wiping his cheek. I know. I only know how to do a little quiet cry or a big, loud, dramatic one. Nothing in between. They both paused, then suddenly burst into laughter again. Sean stopped and looked at him seriously. I missed you. I missed you too, Amory replied. Sean pulled Amory close and began to kiss him.